Hey, it's Jen. So today we are asking the question, should I get a day job when I come to LA? And the answer is yes, absolutely, you should get a day job. And it's not just so that people can make the terrible joke at your expense, don't quit your day job, because people do make that joke, right? You should have a day job for a couple of reasons. First of all, and I think the most important reason, even if you are independently wealthy and you don't need to have a day job, we say still get one because you make so many connections. You meet people, you make friends. If you're working in a restaurant, which let's face it, many of us do and have, people come in, you have customers that are in the business and you meet them and you start to learn about things. It's a great resource to start to build a community. My first big acting job was I was working in a restaurant as a waiter, and a fellow waiter who was a good friend because I met him there and he became a good friend, told me about an independent film that he was shooting and that they were looking for a role that he thought was well suited to me, and did I want to audition? And I did, and it was like a no-paying little independent film, and 2 years later that film won Sundance, and it was a big deal for me, and that was all from this restaurant that I worked at. So I am a big proponent of get a day job so you can help yourself to build a community. The other reason that I really encourage you to get a day job is because when you have some extra income coming in, it takes away that sense of desperation that none of us as actors, as artists want to have. So you don't have this feeling of when you go to an audition, oh my God, I have to book this job because if I don't, I'm not going to be able to pay my rent. You can go into an audition with a much looser, much easier feel if you know you're making your money in a different way for now while you start to build up your acting credits. So for day jobs, many of the jobs, of course, that we all get are those kind of stereotypical actor jobs, restaurant jobs, temp jobs, personal assistant jobs. The reason these are really good jobs is because they have a lot of flexibility, and obviously that's ideal for an actor. So one of the first questions that you want to ask when you get hired is it okay if occasionally I have to leave for an audition? Because you will have to leave for an audition, and most employers in LA are understanding of this. Restaurant jobs, I think, are amazing because it's quick cash. Usually there's a lot of flexibility because people can cover for you, but here's an important point I think that I didn't know when I first came to LA. If your hope is to work in a restaurant, arrive in LA with a restaurant resume. You may not think this is important, but it really is, and restaurants expect you to have it. If you know that you're not coming to LA for 6 months to a year, and you have never waited tables or you've never worked in a restaurant, try to get a restaurant job in the town that you live in so that you have something to put on your resume and you can come to LA and say, I have restaurant experience. Because believe it or not, here in LA, restaurant jobs are almost as hard to get as acting jobs. So again, we think it's a really good idea to get a day job. And if there's anything I didn't cover or that you want to talk about further, we're here for you. Join our membership and we can answer any questions or any thoughts you might have.